Hey guys, it's CallanLoF, and this is my detailed review of the ghost ship, the Flying Dutchman, number 40001. JM Bricklayer partnered with me by giving this ship for review, and it got me interested enough to buy another one of their models that I'll touch on at the end of this review. They have a few other sets I might recommend using my 15% discount link to purchase for a low price. But for now, let me get into my honest thoughts on this set. Like other building brick brands, half the fun of this set is the actual building experience, and my wife and I had a great time sharing that experience with my livestream followers. It's a pretty solid build with a lot of fun details and nice parts usage that keeps the building process interesting and enjoyable. I do have a couple critiques though. First, the creepy design of the ship's bow looks great, but is a bit fragile in some of its connection points. Second, the design of these stairs with these flex tubes and tiny Technic thin lift arms is pretty clever and great pieces to have, but the design doesn't sit as nicely as the instructions show and also doesn't quite nail the stairs look. Third, this neat mystical bowl of ghastly fire has a light under it, but strangely just sits on top of it here and is not actually connected to the ship. I would have liked it to be connected by stud. Finally, the light-up features built into this set are overall integrated pretty well in the build if you follow the instructions well, but if you mess them up at a later point in the build, you have a bit of a mess on your hands. My wife accidentally pulled out the first light you attach in the lower deck, and this build has no easy way to access that deck without ripping the entire top half off. It took some time to remove the top without destroying all our work up to that point, and a lot of rebuilding was needed once the light was reattached. So be warned that if any issues occur with the lights as they're provided, it might be just as easy to take the whole ship apart and rebuild it from scratch. Now let's consider the final product as a display model. This ship does look quite cool in person, and it's a decent size, boasting over 1,100 pieces and a lot of great details. The fabric ship sails are easily attached and look quite good. If you position the ship near a fan, it can very nicely simulate this ship sailing through the ocean. All the cords with green light fixtures connect to one little board that's hidden in the ship's stern, and connect to a USB port that will light the ship up when plugged into a wall, or in this case, my laptop. The built-in lights look really nice in the dark and will definitely complement any other brick builds you may have with light-up features. This ship is full of many elements such as the cannons, sails, and ghastly shapes that make it perfect for display, so its two play features being the lights and the spinning hill might not translate it to being the best toy for kids. They can stretch the imagination of having their favorite minifigs on the deck, but the scale of the ship is a bit too small to display your own custom minifigures on it. Another little note is that while JM Bricklayer does make printed pieces for some of their builds, this set settles for stickers on the adjustable wing flag pieces above the sails, as well as these long stickers that stretch along the ship's sides. For some reason they included two slightly different versions of these long stickers, and my wife, being meticulous and using everything provided to her, decided to add the second set on the bottom of each side. As a final note on the number of really neat pieces in this set, here are a few of my favorites that I may have to snag off this set for some of my own future builds. The high quality is excellent on all these pieces, and in the case of this set, that also includes the mixel joints on the front. From other GoBricks orders, I've had some instant stress marks show up on the mixel sockets that, while thankfully haven't broken yet, do look a little ugly with those marks. Every joint here looks in great condition, so the focus is on the jagged textures of this cool and creepy brickwork. Despite my minor criticisms, this set provides something of value to every fan of brick building. The building experience is very fun with a lot of great brickwork mixed in. The final model looks excellent with its light-up features that look great displayed with other light-up sets. And if you just want the pieces, there are tons of excellent molds and colors compatible with other brands that are either rare or have never existed before. I recommend this set if you're a big fan of display ships, but I encourage everyone else to either give it a look or peruse the other excellent models on JM Bricklayer's website. I purchased this awesome dragon build shortly after they shipped me this ship, and both models arrived within just a couple of days. Here are a few other interesting builds that have caught my eye that I might just purchase in the near future. This Sagittarius model has a ton of interesting trans pink and trans purple pieces, and some classic Bionicle hands come in the latter color. Similarly, this Aquarius model has neat trans light blue pieces, and I'm also curious if the other blue parts are closer to LEGO's classic teal or medium azure. What I'll probably get next are these four flower monsters, with a lot of great dark green and brown recolored pieces, as well as some fun recolors of plant and mace pieces in red and dark red respectively. These are just a few of the many neat builds they have available, and since they have 20% off site-wide discounts right now, you can save over $20 on some of these sets if you order soon. Just use my affiliate link in the description and see for yourself that JM Bricklayer quality is mostly consistent with the most popular brick brand out there. Thanks for watching this review, and keep an eye out for more of my short reviews if you subscribe on YouTube. This is CallanLoF, and have a great day.